Greetings and welcome to the video series on Online Copywriting Pro. In this video series, I'll be talking about sales letter copywriting. So, how do you write sales copy from scratch? Well, if you don't know anything about sales copy right now, you're actually in a good spot because I'm going to teach you from scratch how to do that. So you can use sales copy for writing your products, sales copy, landing pages. Now, before we get started, I want to show you the videos that I'll be talking about in this specific video series. As you can see here, I've got numbers 1 through 9. That shows you that I have 9 videos. In the first video, I'll be talking about the basic concepts and the tools that you need. Of course, the tools that we'll be using are all free, so don't worry about that. Video 2, I'll be talking about identifying your prospect, such as how to write with personality, make it exciting, and gathering the questions to ask your prospectus. So basically, I'm going to show you how you can get into the mind of your prospect to understand how they react to your future sales copy. Video 3 and 4 are similar. We'll be talking about sales letter format. Now in video 3, I'll be talking about layouts, fonts, with the letter, and the color scheme. Video 4, I'll be talking about long letter versus short letter. There's a big debate between people as of whether long letters are better or short letters are better. And video 5, writing the sales letter. Video 6 and video 7, well, I'll be talking about similar things. Now in video 5, I'll be talking about the top area of the sales letter, such as headlines, subheadlines, addressing your prospect, and the introduction paragraph. Video 6, I'll be talking about the middle part, which is announcing your solution, benefits, and features. And of course, video 7, the ending part, we'll talk about the endorsements, testimonials, proof, such as screenshots to increase your conversion rates, bonuses, guarantees, buy it now or call to actions, and PSs. Now, while I will be giving you a few real-life examples in between the videos in itself, in number 8 I'll show you even more so you can get a better idea of how all these things come together. And of course in video 9 I'll be talking about the closing, the Google AdWords website optimizer feature so that you can do split testing. If you don't know what split testing is, think of a headline. You can put 2 headlines and make it so you can test out which headline has the better conversion rate. So we'll be going and using that Google feature. So with that said, let me go ahead and go back up here. I'll be talking about the introduction to the concept and the actual tools that you'll need. Now, if you're going to be successful at running a business, it is a must that you need to know how to sell. Let's talk about the offline world. In the offline world, you have to know how to deal with people, how to address their problems and address a solution, which is what you're going to be selling, of course. Now let's talk about the online world. In the online world, you will still have to sell. However, luckily, your sales letter is what stands as your 24/7 salesman. Think about it. You have people in different countries, different time zones. When you're sleeping and they're awake, they need to come to your website and read your sales copy, which is going to be your salesman. So that way you can sell to them. So you need to have really good sales copy, and that's why we emphasize creating this video series. Now before I talk about the tools that you need, let me talk about the skills that you need. There are a few skills that you need before you actually dive into this video series. So the number 1 skill is, of course, good writing skills. You need to have good writing skills as far as grammar goes, good English goes, because if you can't write good English and you don't have good grammar, then people will judge you by that. Remember this, people will judge you as they read the sales letter. If they see lots and lots of typos and lots of grammar mistakes and they read that, they're going to assume that you're not professional enough. So think about, people judge a book by its cover. In this case, they're going to judge your writing skills with your product. The second skill is personality. Yes, you need to write with personality. You need to stay away from formal and boring letters. Stick with a friendly and approachable attitude in your letter. And by doing so, you make it exciting as the reader reads the sales copy. And of course, last, you need to take action. So let's go ahead and talk about the tools that you need. I would call it really tools and concepts because some of these things are information that you need to gather, such as sales letter items. You need to know what you're going to write about before you actually get started. If you're watching this video and you don't know what to write about, don't worry. You can figure that out later on. You also need a program. It's called NVU. It's a WYSIWYG HTML program. WYSIWYG means what you see is what you get. So it's basically a web editor tool that allows you to edit web pages without having any knowledge